That's the power plant lady's name. Hello everybody, welcome back, hope you're all doing well. Just before we get into this episode, sorry, I'm looking at notes, comments that lovely people have left. I just want to point out a fact that I got something severely wrong at the end of the last episode. I severely got my wires crossed when it came to some of the characters' relations and stuff. With Michael, and Ulrich and the Hannah, I forgot her name then. I still am confused, so I'm not going to confirm anything, but I just would like to point out that I mentioned that Mikhail slept with his aunt, Hannah. It turns out, obviously, I was completely wrong because I was thinking that Rope Guy, which is now, obviously, we'll find out is Mikhail. I was thinking that that was Ulrich's second brother, because obviously there's Mads. Mikhail is not Ulrich's brother, it's Ulrich's son, which technically makes, obviously now I've just realised, Jonas is Ulrich's grandson. Somebody made a comment on one of the last videos. I still haven't replied, so I do apologise. I will reply to it after I've reacted to this episode. Something to do with Regina. She's the hotel manager, apparently. But they said at a certain point, you have seen Regina in the present. She owns the hotel. Bartosz is her son. Regina, really, so I think it's Regina. The woman who owns the hotel, not the motel. I've since discovered that a motel is an outdoor hotel. A hotel is a indoor hotel with corridors and stuff, which makes me, now I'm putting two and two together, thinking about the fact that the guy with the hood with the parcel who gave it to Regina to give to Jonas, he's then given the daughter of the power plant's manager. So I'm just trying to put everything together, and obviously Bartosz is her son, which then makes me realise now as well that it isn't a coincidence that Noah picked Bartosz, because Regina's mother, the power plant lady, would probably have some kind of connection with Noah, considering obviously Noah has definite proof of time travel. I had my eyes tested today, guys, so all these headaches that I've been getting, all the eye strain I've been getting, hopefully by time, not this episode, but episode 7, I should be, touch wood, a little bit better, because I'm getting new glasses. Don't laugh at me. I'm going to keep this in. I have my hair down because I have come to the realisation that obviously I've got really long hair. I've noticed that these headaches have been getting worse because I've had my hair really pulled back tight. Hair is down for this episode. Please don't laugh at the state of my hair like this. Very extremely body conscious, which is why the webcam cuts off here. If you check out my Patreon below, as of yesterday, the 10th, I uploaded episode 2 of Devil May Cry. It's bring your own copy on there. There's a link in the description. £4 early access, £8 Patreon exclusives. Let's get into this. Episode 6. But it's quiet again. I always I never get the correct audio. We're at the cave. So there's no tape, so this has got to be past or future.
Das ist nicht mehr lustig.
Is that Regina? I don't want to keep saying the name wrong, so I just want to hear that out properly.
Katharina?
Oh, why is she tied to a tree? When did this happen? Guys, I can't even remember what happened in the last episode. I don't have any snacks for this video. I've got my usual Pepsi Max, but I am lactose intolerant, and about 2 hours ago, I literally sat and ate an entire tub of Ben & Jerry's, and now I am suffering. My stomach is going. Oh, God. That can't be she doesn't look like the hotel owner. Jonas now knows that Mikhail is his father, which means, to Jonas' point of view, Ulrich is his grandfather. But then Mikhail slept with Hannah and had Jonas. Hannah slept with Ulrich, but Mikhail's mother is Katerina. Jonas's grandmother is also obviously Katerina. Jonas's mother has slept with his grandfather. Did Mikhail have a broken leg? I don't think he did. How does she not put two and two together? Unless she's lying. That's I remember that, and there was a folder behind that exact folder, bucket, container, and I saw the year, and I was like, wait, why, there's 1986 on there. Oh, also, I forgot to mention as well, somebody commented on one of the videos, that it was clear in episode 2 of there was a newspaper about the coincidence with Chernobyl. I want to point out, I commented it already, but I missed that. Again, I miss a lot of things. So that's presumably Mads. So this is Ulrich's mother, I'm guessing. Yeah, where is Ulrich's father? Tront. Who's Tront?
Nein, bleibt hier.
Wird es jetzt ewig so weitergehen? Dass ihr uns hier einsperrt?
Wieso?
If this is Martha, again I could be wrong, but if this is Martha, that would make Martha Jonas's aunt, and obviously Martha and Jonas are kind of on-off dating. We've got a bit of incest going off there.
Du machst doch auch nichts anderes! Oder hast du die letzten Tage nur einen Gedanken an uns verschwendet, ha?
Das reicht jetzt.
I mean, I feel for these two. They're lashing out because obviously the whole entire life at the minute is about their missing brother, and they're not like... Their mum's focus is on obviously finding Mikkel. I just seem to feel like the mothers in present day aren't the best. Like, I mean, they've got best intentions. It's like I was saying with Charlotte and Elizabeth. Like, obviously Charlotte's a police officer. She was going at her about questioning about Noah. And I was like, oh, no, just stop. Just give her a hug. Like, she needs a mum right now, not a police officer. I didn't think about the fact that Katharina's other children aren't going to get like the love and attention that they need from her as well, because she can't be the mum that they need at the minute because her entire like world has fallen apart because Mikkel's obviously gone missing. I kind of feel bad now. Like, they're not being horrible mothers, it's just that they aren't being... I just wanted to point out, I didn't think about the fact that these two aren't getting what they need.
Doch! Hab ich! Man ist doch alles scheiße hier!
Wait, and she's the one that was cupping her breast in one of the side shot things in the previous episode. So, what was that about? No, don't tell me. She got the big C on the breast. Because that said mammogram, which is what I presume to be some sort of scan. Is that why she was cupping her breast in that side shot? Because she's got... Or this could be saying, if she was covering her breast at the time, maybe she's had it in the past, she's had the breast removed, and is this now saying that potentially it's returned, or it didn't go, like the removal of it didn't get rid of it? Thinking about it, it makes me feel sick if she has, because her mother is the power plant lady in the past. So what I was saying earlier in a previous episode about it being good to experiment on kids with Enos's son that obviously she thinks died, who I personally think didn't die, and it was a cover to kidnap him and experiment. Did Regina, as a child, did something happen in the power plant, and did she get exposed to radiation or something, which then caused her to like get breast cancer or something? And what is that? Is that a radiation thing? That thing that was next to him in bed then? Which would make sense, because then if Regina's just had a mammogram, this is all speculation, I could be wrong. Does Winden in the future become Chernobyl? Like Chernobyl. What's the word? Oh my god, guys, it's so late, I'm so tired, I can't think. You know when there's like a power plant explosion, or like a nuclear explosion? Radioactive, that's it. Does Winden in the future become radioactive? Not as in the sense of like meltdown like Chernobyl, where years to come it's just a no-go area, but some sort of radiation leak. Is that why Hood guy gave Jonas the I'm presuming radiation detector? He can go to the power plant and potentially stop what happens that then causes a radiation leak in future to the Hood guy to need a radiation detector in the first place. Is that what I'm getting at here? I don't know. Is he going to go exploring again? Follow the signal. We saw his mother. What a question to ask. Your child's missing. Well, your grandchild potentially is missing, and you're asking your son how he's doing. I don't remember seeing... Egon, is that the police officer? I'm presuming that was a police officer. So that's two parents now. I have questions. Oh, yeah, why? Oh god. Oh no. Is that his mom?
Wo soll sonst gewesen sein?
Yeah. Charlotte, her husband or partner, I don't know if they're married, I'm presuming they are, Elizabeth's father, he's been obviously under fire at the minute recently of like, where was he? He's a suspect, and he's the father of... It seems to be the fathers. Like, there's now two fathers that have been like in Like, where have you been? What have you been doing? Hellgate, I think that was his name. Charlotte's partner's father. There seems to be a big connection with the fathers at the minute. Why are the fathers the suspects? Because we've got Hellgate, who was a bit suspicious, saying that obviously it happened 33 years ago. Who's... Oh, wait, no, it's talking too fast, sorry. Aegon's a police officer. So the dad wasn't home when Mads went missing.
Wenn dein Bruder verschwunden ist, hat er es mit einer anderen
Who?
Frau getrieben.
Sleeping with who? I mean, yeah, that's a guilty conscience if you ask me, but...
Claudia.
That's the power plant lady's name. I keep saying we need to know the power plant lady's name because I can't keep calling her power plant lady. I remember Claudia because I was thinking of the character Claudette from Dead by Daylight. Can you imagine if Ulrich's father had an affair with Claudia? We don't know who Regina's father is. I'm not going to speculate on that because I'll think about that in a few episodes and get mixed up again and think that there is some sort of connection. No. Enos's child, she thinks he's dead. Again, he could be, and I'm really sorry if he is. I feel bad talking over the dead, but he might not be. Like I said, they could have kidnapped him and said that he died after childbirth. Claudia could be using Regina to kidnap people for the sake of experimentation for the power plant. That's just confirmed that Regina was the last person to see Mads alive. So did Claudia say to Regina, I need you to get Mads to come over? And did Claudia kidnap Mads? Is she the reason why he went missing? Did potentially Mads time travel?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Regina's now got Bartos, so she could use Bartos as some sort of kidnapping tool. Because we've got Noah, Bartos has just had that meeting with Noah. Bartos thought it was some sort of druggy-related meeting. Noah could be his grandfather. Let's just carry on. She seems to be visually upset, so I'm presuming that the letter was not good news. That's the father. That's the husband. Wait, no, his face. He was at the power plant because I remember when Ulrich went to the power plant gates and tried to ask the person to let him in, and he said it's out of his hands. That was him. So now that means that Regina still has a connection to the power plant, which means she could have had a connection to do with Mikkel. Sorry, I feel like this whole episode is just going to be me talking. Why is it they all went into the cave? Because don't forget, they thought, and they found the stash of drugs. They all went into the cave, yet they didn't time travel, yet Mikkel went in and has time travelled, and obviously there's that guy with the hood who has gone in and out of the cave multiple times and time travelled. Why is it people can go into the cave and come out and not time travel, but then some people go into the cave and then there's time travel?
So, ich kann das gerade nicht.
So he's just obviously said to Martha that he's prepared to run away with her. That leads me to question what happened between him and Noah for him to now suddenly say, do you want to run away? Phone bill. Ulrich. Is this where she's going to find that he's been calling Hannah all the time? Is that Hannah? Oh my god, she's going to ring Hannah. And then Hannah's going to... Yeah! Hannah's going to pick up and she's going to realise that it's... Oh god. Oh no!
1986. In der Nacht, als mein Bruder verschwunden ist. Du hast
33 years to be exact.
Ist dir an dem Tag irgendetwas aufgefallen? Hat er was gesagt? Was Komisches, irgendetwas?
So there's history between these two that we don't know yet, obviously, but...
Wusstest du, dass sie ein Verhältnis hatten? Deine
The
Mutter und dein
parents.
Vater.
Yeah. Mads is the only person I knew who never said a bad word about anyone. Wait, there's revenge. I just realised she's just said that she knew about the affair. So what if Regina, if her mum was that power hungry about obviously the whole power plant job and everything, what if Regina was... Because obviously we saw how horrible Claudia was to Regina in the car that time. You know when I said that, like, when Claudia was saying to Regina, like, oh, you should be grateful for, like, all the clothes I buy you, the food I put on the table, blah, blah, blah. What if Regina snapped, got so fed up of how Claudia was acting and treating her, that she found out about the affair and thought that's the final straw. So then Regina kidnapped Mads from Ulrich's father, and then something happened.
Das ist ihm nicht gerecht. Und
das Absurde ist?
So I don't know.
Ich nie verschwunden wäre, wenn es dich und Katharina nicht gegeben hätte. Mats wusste, dass ich mich nicht allein den Weg nach Hause traue wegen euch.
He wouldn't have gone with me and returned through the forest. So that's Regina confirming that she'd seen Mads and Mads walked through the forest with her.
Verlogen, dass ich kotzen könnte. Du hast deinem versoffenen, nichtsnutzigen Opa erzählt, ich hätte Katharina vergewaltigt.
Oh, yeah. Wait, there we go. Wait! You told your drunken, good-for-nothing grandpa. The drunken, good-for-nothing grandpa is the police officer. But now I'm confused because it says he's saying that it was her that told the police chief that he did the thing to Catalina. Is this where she...
Geglaubt?
Hannah hat dich gesehen damals.
Dieselbe Hannah, die mit 14 so in dich verliebt war, dass ich bin nicht halb so ein schlechter Mensch.
I feel really bad for her at the minute because obviously Regina's lived her childhood as her mother being horrible. She said that Mads was the only nice one. Now, obviously, she's just had that letter with the mammogram. I feel like Regina's just not had a very nice life. And at this point, I'm saying that I feel sorry for her, but then again, she could be horrible, for all I know. But, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel a bit sad for Regina at the minute. The body of a child has been found. It is not the one of the three currently missing. A child has been found, and it isn't of the three. And the three is Mikkel, Eric, and... Is it Yazin? Is this them confirming the child? You know what I've been saying all along, like, oh, they haven't mentioned anything about the child that they found. Is this the child? Is this Alexander? Is this Regina's husband, partner? Yeah, she's found a mammogram. Why is he searching through her stuff, though, to begin with? Yeah, so he's now saying it was Hannah, and it wasn't Regina. No! No! Why are those... No! Did I not say earlier, what is it with the dads? There's like, everyone's questioning all the dads. Why is Ulrich's father... I completely missed that then, because I was looking at the subtitles. This is the hut in the woods where I said that there was something incredibly dark when Charlotte went in that time. This is Charlotte's husband and Ulrich's father. Why are these two together? All the fathers are just corrupt. All the adult men... Oh, so it was cancer. So potential breast cancer. Oh no, she's got breast cancer. Wait. Oh god, no, this could be worse because I always forgot cancer spreads. It's metastasized, which means that I think that means that it's moved or it's spread. If she was holding her breast, it always normally starts with a major, it's like breast, brain, lung, prostate. It's normally like something like that, and then it will normally like move to like your skin or your bones or whatever. If she's had breast cancer in the past, because it was the same with my granddad. My granddad died from prostate cancer. He had it. They found prostate cancer. They said like you could probably live another like so many years, and then I think it was about 4 years later, it came back, but then it spread to the surrounding like areas. That's metastasized, if I believe. Has she had breast cancer in the past? And now they're saying that it's metastasized and it's spread. Oh, no. Bartos spoke to Noah, and I've been saying that I feel like Noah might be some sort of relation to the Tideman, and it could be Claudette's husband, which would then make him, like Noah, Bartos' grandfather. Is Claudia dead, which is why we've not seen her, and we've seen Noah, and does Noah know that Regina is potentially dying? Like, is this what we're realizing? And obviously, because Alexander is an outsider, is not born into the Tideman, Bartos is like the next kind of heir in a sense. Is this why Noah spoke to Bartos? Hello, I'm just editing this current episode that you're watching. There you go. Look, hi. So I've just obviously been editing the bit where I've been talking about Regina being sick and Noah talking to Bartos, and is that why they've had a conversation? Because if they are related, and if Regina is gonna be dead soon, then he needs a new heir for the power plant and everything. I've just had a thought, and I thought, well, this whole entire show is time travel. So if she has got cancer, like if Regina has got like the cancer's like spread, metastasized and everything, why don't they just send someone to the future, find a cure, and then come back? There's no talk about, well, there's kind of uses of going to the past to try and change the future and present day, but there's never any talks about going to the future, finding a cure for something, or finding something that will help. in present day and then just keeping it a secret until it's like discovered in the future. I don't know. Okay, bye.
Machst du, Härchen?
Was willst du von mir?
Oh god. Something's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna tell her.
Was du von mir willst? Du warst das 86. Du hast mich wegen Vergewaltigung angezeigt. Wie krank bist du eigentlich?
Very. Jealousy. Jealousy is an ugly thing. Wait. No. Because this is timeline affecting. Ulrich is Mikkel's father. Mikkel goes back in time and has a child. He grows up to be Michael and has a child with Hannah, who then becomes Jonas. But if Ulrich was to unalive Hannah present day because of something that she did in the past, which I then said in the previous episode, did that only happen because Mikkel had now come, like, she only got out of her father's car because she saw Mikkel sitting on that bench? Is this going to affect the time continuity if he's to unalive Hannah right now? Because then that could have a knock-on effect that Jonas then obviously finds out that his mother has passed away. I don't know. I feel like what we're seeing now could be very disastrous if... Well, I feel like there's going to be consequences. Like, if something major happens now between these two, it could affect the timeline.
Was willst du?
I want you, Ulrich. I want your pie. I completely forgot that. She knows that Mikkel, now, obviously because of meeting Mikkel in her childhood, why is she not told Ulrich that his child has gone to the past and she has now had a child with his son? So she's getting a bit of both. She's sleeping with Mikkel grown up as Michael, and she's also sleeping with his father in present day. But she's not said anything to Ulrich that she's not turned around and says like, oh, by the way, I know where your son is. He's gone back to 86. And this is the underground bunker. But what is the connection? Are we going to find out who these two... 19 minutes till 9:17. What's the correlation to that time? It's not 10:13.
Ich bin immer für dich da, das weißt du. Egal was passiert.
You know when you see somebody and you know their story, but you think you know their story. Like I said, I don't know anything about what happened in the past with Regina yet, but I have this horrible pit in my stomach that Regina just makes me sad. I feel like there's something, obviously, especially with the hospital letter and everything, and them saying you need to talk to her as soon as possible. But I just have a horrible pit feeling in my stomach about Regina, and for all I know, she could be really nice, and she could have not actually killed. Obviously, we know that she walked through the forest with Mads as a child. When I look at Regina, I just feel sadness until I'm proven wrong, because for all I know, she could be a horrible person. But at this point in time, I feel like she is a genuine child. Like, she was a genuine child that had a horrible mother, and she's had a lot of horrible things happen to her, and I just want happiness for her. What's that? That is giving, guys, if anyone's seen the film The Descent or As Above So Below, any kind of cave system that is underground, especially the Paris catacombs, in As Above So Below, I would not be caught dead. Well, I would be caught dead because I would have a panic attack and hyperventilate to the point where I can't breathe and then unalive. I would never ever willingly go into a cave system with tunnels like that and live to tell the tale, because there are so many horror films that I've seen where there's monsters and demons, humanoid figurines that have kind of evolved over time. If someone wants to say to me, you need to go into the catacombs, for example, because your mother has been kidnapped and she has been held underground, or my father, they're the only two reasons that I would ever put myself in that position to save those two. Maybe my friends, potentially. I don't have claustrophobia, but the thought of being in a cave in the pitch black and spiders running above my head and everything and monsters lurking about, I cannot think of a worse time. I would literally rather be tied to a table, have someone peel my skin off until I bled out. That's the thing that was on there was a guy that had the tattoo. I said that it wasn't. I said that same symbol there. I said that I thought it was on the book the box. I thought it was on the box that had Michael's note in. It didn't, but that symbol was tattooed on someone's back. ATVSEST, and the episode is called Sic Mundus creatus est. Look, there, look. Sick. Well, it says mundus, but it's MVNDVS. I don't want to Google translate it because I remember there was a spoiler, but thankfully I forgot what the spoiler was. But I really want to translate that right now. A loose end in time. A loose end? Mads?
Sterben wir alle gleich.
We all die alike.
Kurz. Oder lang gewesen.
Yeah, we all turn to dust.
Nur ich selber knüpfe mein Band.
I feel like I'm missing something. There's like euphemisms. Like, why did she let her do the play knowing that something like this could happen? How was that? Is this the time? Is this how they've time traveled? No, oh my god, that's horrible. Nope. Hell, wait, no, the lights are flickering. That happened when Mikkel went in the time, like when the time travel happens. Has Jonas just gone through time? Is that what that's implied? The lights are flickering now. Is this what the implications are? But these two knew something was going to happen at 9:16, and that's got the same symbol on. 9:17. They knew something was going to happen. Is that a time travel? Is that a list of like every time travel event? That guy was Jonas's great grandfather. Has Jonas just gone back in time, turned into Charlotte's partner, the guy that was with the grandfather? And was that Jonas and his great grandfather? If it's gonna rain birds now, there's gonna be a fight. These two are gonna fight. Oh, there's a pathway. Wait, is that like a past and present? A past and future. Like you pick one way goes to the past, one way goes to the future. Back when? Hello, I'm back again. Just got to this bit where Regina has just said to Katharina, tell them who their real mother, tell them who their mother is. Sorry, 1 minute. That completely went over my head through the reaction and I still didn't even pick it up, so I'm just pointing out now that I've picked it up through the edit. So this must mean that Katharina is not the mother of Magnus and Martha. Okay, bye. There's no tape. There's no tape. That's not present day. Jonas is not in present day anymore. No, what? You can't. No. No, they need to tell us where Jonas has gone. I literally don't care about these two's conversation about school and everything. I want to know what happened with Jonas in the cave. He's in the past! He's in the past! That was Mads. That was a missing Mads poster. He's gone back to the past. He's not going to be able to go back to the future. Well, back to the present day, I mean. Oh my god. 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 I've been saying for so long, the guy with the hood that went to the hotel and gave Regina the parcel to send to Jonas, maybe that was adult Jonas. Does that go back to my theory where he could be Charlotte's husband? And that's Hannah. That's his mom. No. But what's happened to Mads? Regina's obviously got something to do with Mads. Is this Mads? No, that was the kid. That was the kid from the beginning. And we still haven't found out what happened to Eric yet. Is the kid Mads? Did Mads come through to the future?
Mads ist auf den Gleisbüschel im Wohnzimmer gekracht. Geblutet.
So they can travel to the future. Jonah's gone back in time with Mikkel to the same year. Mads has come from the past to the future. And I've been saying for so long that we don't know if people can travel from present to future. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Patreon link below. Obviously, like I said, I'm always a week ahead. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next week. Bye. 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 Bye.